Good afternoon, guys, and welcome back to another Kit Car Direct and MK Sports Cars lockdown garage workshop walk. Week 16, we're still on lockdown, as we know, so again we want to keep repeating ourselves, but thank you to all those key workers out there that are supporting us during this time, and I hope you're all keeping safe at home with your friends and family. So I'm in the workshop. I'm on my own Saturday morning. Just had to come and do some essentials around here. I say the workshop's closed officially to the public. We are still doing and keeping safe, working behind the scenes, and we're still open for business in terms of online orders. So if you've got a phone, you want to phone through to, we've got phone lines out there that are taking calls, and you want to speak to someone, we'll be able to support with that and information as well. So pick up the phone. Emails, yes, we're firing up. There's tons of emails coming through, so please be a bit patient with us on the reply times. We are on skeleton staff, so we're trying to get through those as well. And if you're placing orders, it's taking a little bit longer to get to you guys, and I think some of the courier bit companies as well, they're trying to deliver in their 24 hours, etc., is what we post them out them on next day services, but they're taking a little bit longer as well, so maybe just a little patience there as well for them guys, because they are key workers, are doing a fantastic job of keeping us going and keeping us supplied out there as well. So on a lighter note, what we're going to do now, we're just going to walk you around into the workshop and show you what we'll be doing on the Hayabusa Turbo build. So yeah, I'll see you outside, guys, in a minute. Right, so sorry, I'm behind the camera, working on my own here at the moment, as we said. So we're here with the Busa Turbo. Just some updates, what we've been doing on this. As you say, it was probably a few weeks back now that we were in sort of prep mode with this. The bare chassis was all in the engine bay cradle, so it's all now been painted, etc., so looking nice and shiny and new. We've gone back, we started fitting in, we've got the 70mm core radiator, and we've got the 25mm row oil cooler in there, rather large oil cooler because it is the turbo, so we're trying to do that. Project dampers, we've got the it's all very tight in here, 6-inch dry sump tank in here, it's a Mocal one. And then we've got a larger intercooler that we modified. We showed you a few weeks ago. We modified the intercooler that was supplied to be enabling us to fit. It's very snug under the nose cone here. So that's all in, and the bracketry for this and the mountings are done. Then we've got the intercooler pipework. We're sort of mocking up. We've all got Michelor clamps because this is going to be running a fair bit of boost, so all Michelor clamps all the way through. So we've got from the turbo, the hose that we'd modified from here. Turbo sitting inside here on the engine bay. We've gold lined all of this as well with some heat-proof gold lining, just to help with the control of temperatures in here, and don't want to start burning all the fiberglass or fading the fiberglass as well, because it will kick out some heat when it's getting warm. Yep, we've got the plenum all mounted up, and say what we've done, we've used some anchors, some stainless anchors here to wind this on and control that. It's a very nice billet TTS plenum on there. We've got the OBP floor mounted pedal box in and final install, and all painted, and master cylinders plumbed up. We've got the prop shaft in, you won't see it but it's just down in there, might excuse my hands. And also what we did with the prop shaft, because he's running a bit of power excuse me, we made a prop shaft catcher here as well, just as a air of precaution, shall we say. And then we're coming out from the plenum all the way through and up to the other side of the intercooler. We've got some other bits to modify on that, but that's sort of in there as mock up, and the Michelor clamp, so we've got some valves and bits to put in there. We've got to mock up, etc. as well. So then we move round to the rear. I'll go to the rear first, all the back panel's still off. We made the fuel tank. This has been a modified fuel tank with a sender in now, because the original one, which I'll show you here, we'll get that over. Sorry about this, gentlemen, it is live, but say it was a very small, I had the standard R1 fuel pump in there, and this is, I'm balancing it on, is quite a bit difference in size. It's about another, I think we've got about another 8 to 9, it's 2 gallons bigger basically, and obviously running that turbo engine is going to be using fuel considerably a lot faster. Diffs in, it's a 314 LSD in there, so that's in as well. And then we're going to start on the rear end of here. next week, so get all the rear panel on and all plumbed up, and we're just waiting for the powder coats and stuff at the moment. Some of them are closed, so apologies for that. Right, dashboard. We started on, so we put Phil wanted one of our pre-peg dashboards. These are very lightweight. We've modified the steering column as well. Got a nice clean hole here for the column to come out as a one piece. We've got the AIM dashboard that he's ordered that's sort of attached now into the dashboard. We've also got all the aluminium switches, but in black, and this is going to be his indicators as he wanted, and then map sensor, map dial there ready, and then we've got a bias adjuster we've got to put over here in ignition as well to finish off on that. But that's looking super clean and tidy in there. It'll be a nice dashboard, and we've lined that up so that he can see all this through there from when you're looking from the driver's position when you've got the steering wheel on through there. So that'll be nice and clean and tidy. So that's kind of where we're sort of up to with this particular build. I'll show you the gold linings all the way through. And the air filter, oh, one more thing, the air filter will be sitting in the footwell if you're wondering where that's going to be going. That's going to be through there, it's through the bulkhead panel, and we'll join up to the turbo down in there and sit up so that the passenger can still get their feet sort of either side of the air filter, hopefully along there. It's going to be a bit tricky and a bit tight, but it's looking good. The exhaust system will be next coming out. We've got the link pipe there that we've got to modify, and this is the custom which we've made 3-inch silencer. It's got a fair old, as you can see, you can get your whole hand in now. Yeah, 3-inch straight through system that we're going to be making that will come out on here, and then we're waiting for powder coaters and wishbones and that to come along so we can start on that. But yeah, that's where she looks, nice and nice little install, and it all fits under the bonnet. There's no protrusion in the bonnet there'll be on this, which was a little bit tricky to do, as you know, if you've built boosters yourself. It's very difficult to get them under the bonnet. We've done that though, we've managed to achieve that. Yeah, so that's where we're at. Hope you enjoy that. We'll try and maybe give you some small updates, and you'll see some videos next coming from all you guys that have been working at home in your garages. Still keep sending your videos in, we want to see them and see what you're doing, just something like this. I hope you enjoy it.
Right guys, number 3 of a splitter fitment, all on now as you can see, nice and tight. So this will be the last one of this. So yeah, really happy on how it's gone, how it looks. Take you in a bit closer and have a look. There's been another 2 videos to this, so hopefully you've seen both of them on the lockdown. This is number 3 of the lockdown. So wrapped it in carbon fibre, the same as the struts as well. Nice anodised washers either side there. Made some spacers, as you've probably seen on the other video as well, for the hinges, because there had been a gap there from where the hinge bracket was. So basically it's absolutely solid. Obviously don't want any movement on that, anything shaking loose or coming loose, cause a lot of damage to the car and obviously other road users, so we've got to make sure it's on there right. So it's got to come back off again because I've had to use some threaded bar. I had some M8 threaded bar I've had to cut down, so basically it's a nut on either side, top and bottom. So I just wanted to get it fitted up, make sure everything lined up as it should do, all the drilling was spot on. I'm really happy with how it's gone actually. So like I said before, I didn't really want to drill through chassis area where the wishbones are, the stress points there. You could riv nut it, so that's obviously going to go through half of the chassis, I believe. If you've got a tool and the option to do that. I've not had to jack this up at all to get this job done, which has been handy, because it's not easy to get a jack under these anyway. I have to push it up onto blocks of wood to get a trolley jack under it. Don't like jacking it up if I can help it, so I've not had to do that. It's been a little bit fiddly, but you can get round with a nose cone off. It's more fiddly getting it all back together, because it's getting into these to do up when the nose cone's on, because the nose cone needs to be on because it has to go on that certain order. So, but yeah, worth a bit of fiddling around to get it done. As you can see, I haven't got a massive garage either. It's just a normal single garage, so you do all this stuff, no problems. just take your time with it, make sure it's on nice and tight, and make a good job of it. That's what it's all about. So the only other thing I purchased fairly recently was the track day silencer from MK. Made a world of difference, a lot quieter now. Seems to be running okay as well, so I wasn't sure about tuning side of it, whether it's going to alter that at all. I've only probably done 30 miles with it on anyway, so I'm really not going to probably know, but what I do know is it's much more pleasurable to drive, which is a bonus. So the only other thing I've got waiting for now, I've got coming, is the Pipercross, new Pipercross air filter. Before I treat it to a new filter. All the other servicing's done, so there we go. That is about it. So that is my 3 lockdown videos done with, I'm afraid. I say afraid. Hope you enjoyed them. Hope it's been of some use. And any questions, let me know. Just I'm on Facebook. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed these and it's been of some use to you. So I hope you're all well, take care, and I'll see you all very soon, hopefully. Meet up on some meets and track days, etc. Cheers, bye bye.
So, hello guys, I'm going to show you around mine and Daddy's car. It's very good, and I know you'll want to see around it.
Hello guys, and welcome to my lockdown garage, 2nd edition. Not heaps done this week. Managed to finish off the rear, well pretty much finish off the rear cover, all the poppers and bases installed, all around the back there, looking really nice. Nice finishing touch to the back of the car. Picked up your seats as well, so I've trimmed this one and bolted it in, sat in it, started it up. Made me feel like I was in a racing car, as you do. So I fitted that, test temporarily, just got a couple more panels to finish off before a final fit on that, and the harnesses and stuff. Not much on the front of the car, waiting on some springs for the rack to fit. I can finish all that up and get all that done. Fit some U-trim for the IVA around all the insides of the holes for the suspension wishbones. Fitted my gear gator, ready to put the tail top on. Again, just waiting for some padding for the interior panels on that. So hopefully that'll get here today, if not tomorrow. So yeah, still cracking on with things. Just as I say, waiting on a few parts and moving along quite nicely. So thanks very much and stay safe, everyone.
Well, that's it for this week, guys, and thank you for those videos of the guys that sent them in. I appreciate them. It's good to see what's going on and all different cars, just so many different variation, which is why we say the Indy ticks all the boxes, because there's so many different things you can do with it, modernising it, updating it, different engine choices, bike engine, car engine. You can see all different builds that are going on. We want to see more though. We want to see more of your garage workshops, what you're doing. You don't have to be semi-professional or anything. We just want to see some videos of what you guys are up to as well. So keep in touch with us with that. Keep sending them through. Any problems with that, give us a messenger on Facebook if you have to. If you're not doing emails, email or phone call into us and we'll try and sort you out. So yeah, we're open for business. If you need orders or you need out coming out to you wise, you've got parts, or you're trying to keep yourself busy in the garage, give us a call if you cannot do it by email or you can't find a part online. So that's it, guys, for this week, week 16. Let's hope it continues to get better and we can all hopefully someday soon get back out in our cars. So that's it. Like, share, you know where we're, guys, right? Catch you next week.